Cain had made up his mind. His heart was full of anger. And on one terrible day, he asked his brother Abel to take a walk with him into the field. Abel said yes. He had no idea what was waiting for him there. One day, Cain walked up to Abel with a smile on his face. He said, "Abel, come, let us go out to the field together." Abel looked at his brother and smiled back. He trusted Cain completely. After all, Cain was his big brother, his own family, his own blood. So Abel went. The two brothers walked together into the open field, away from their home, away from their parents, away from everyone. And when they were completely alone, Cain turned on his brother and attacked him. And Abel, gentle, innocent, kind Abel, was gone. Just like that. The world's very first brother had committed the world's very first murder. And the whole earth went silent. After what happened in that field, Cain walked away, alone. He thought nobody had seen what he had done. He thought he had gotten away with it. But then, God came. And God asked Cain just 4 words. "Where is your brother?" Cain looked up, and instead of telling the truth, instead of feeling sorry for what he had done, Cain said something shocking. Do you know what he said? He said, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper? I do not know." He lied, straight to God's face. The same God who had warned him, the same God who had given him a chance to do right, the same God who sees absolutely everything, everywhere, all the time. Cain stood there and lied. And God, who already knew exactly what had happened, looked at Cain and said, "What have you done?" You cannot hide anything from God, not one single thing. And now Cain was about to find out exactly what happens when we choose to do wrong and then lie about it. God said to Cain, "The voice of your brother's blood is crying out to me from the ground." Even the ground knew what Cain had done, and God told Cain his consequence. From that day forward, the ground would no longer grow food for Cain, no matter how hard he worked. The farming that Cain had loved and been so proud of was taken away. And Cain would have to wander the earth, moving from place to place, with no home and no rest. Cain was devastated. He cried out, "My punishment is too great to bear." And even then, even after everything Cain had done, God showed mercy. God placed a special mark on Cain to protect him on his journey, because even when we do terrible things, God's love never completely disappears. But the consequences of our choices are always real, and Cain walked away, alone, carrying those consequences for the rest of his life. This is the story of the world's very first brothers, and the lesson they left behind is one we must never forget. God bless you, and thank you for watching Bible Stories Alive. And now, here is today's very important lesson for every child watching. The story of Cain and Abel teaches us some of the most important lessons we will ever learn in life. Number 1, jealousy is very dangerous. It started as a small feeling in Cain's heart, but he fed it every day until it grew into something terrible. Never let jealousy live in your heart. Talk about your feelings. Let them go. Number 2, You can never hide anything from God. Cain thought nobody saw what he did, but God sees everything, always, everywhere. So always choose to do right, even when nobody is watching. Number 3. Lying makes things worse. Cain lied to God's face, but the truth always comes out. Always be honest, even when it is hard and even when you are scared. Number 4. Our choices have consequences. What we decide to do, good or bad, always has a result. So think carefully before you act, and always choose kindness over anger. Remember, be kind to your brothers and sisters. Be kind to your friends, because family is one of God's greatest gifts, and we must treasure it every single day. God bless you, and we will see you in our next Bible story, only on Bible Stories Alive. Subscribe to Bible Stories Alive, where the greatest stories ever told come alive for every generation.